Okay, let's have a bit of fun then. For those of you watching Wrestlemania tonight, I thought I'd go through the betting for most of the main matches on the card and see if I can come up with anywhere where we can have a bet and make some money. I mean, obviously, wrestling is scripted, the results are all decided. Historically, betting on the favourites in these events does lead to you backing a lot of winners, but it also doesn't lead to being profitable. Where we need to try and find is the upset win, if you like, the one that people aren't expecting, and try and predict the storyline and which way that will go. The main event of the evening is the world title match. That's Roman Reigns against Triple H for the world title. Roman Reigns is 3-10 with Paddy Power, Triple H 3-1 with Ladbrokes. Roman Reigns is going to win this match. That's absolutely no doubt. I mean, if you want to lump on to something at that sort of price, knock yourself out. They've been trying to crown him as champion for over a year, and this is, if you like, the crescendo, the exclamation point, the WrestleMania moment for Roman Reigns. It's not for me at that price. Just in case, because the Undertaker lost at 1-20 against Brock Lesnar a couple of years ago. But Roman Reigns wins the match, but it's not one that I would want to be betting on. We have the Hell in a Cell match. We have Shane McMahon against The Undertaker. The Undertaker is 2-1 on with Ladbrokes. Shane McMahon's 11-4 with Sky. I am kind of tempted to have a little play on Shane at 11-4. My main concern would be that with the stipulation being in place that The Undertaker cannot compete at WrestleMania again if he loses, I can't see them retiring The Undertaker at the hands of Shane McMahon. That doesn't make sense to me after the years they've spent building up the legacy of The Undertaker, that Shane McMahon is the man that's going to send him to retirement. So that's not one that I'd be playing. Really, I mean, obviously I'm aware that stipulations really mean nothing in WWE, but I think that's also one to leave alone. The next sort of match on the card is a street fight, Brock Lesnar against Dean Ambrose. Brock Lesnar's 4-7, Dean Ambrose is 5-2. I would suspect Brock Lesnar is going to win this match. It's the sort of match where Dean Ambrose can come out of it looking very strong and not actually losing any momentum by losing to Brock Lesnar. I think it will be a brutal match. I think Lesnar will triumph in the end, but as I say, I think Ambrose will leave strong. It's 4-7 is almost getting to reasonable sort of prices, but just in case they pull a swerve and Ambrose beats Lesnar, it's a little bit short for me to be comfortable, really. The ladder match for the Intercontinental title, Kevin Owens, the reigning champion, is 2-1. Zack Ryder's come from nowhere as 5-2 second favourite. Sami Zayn is 100-30. Dolph Ziggler 14-1. You get 33's The Miz, 40's Sin Cara, 60-60 Stardust. Well, Stardust, Sin Cara, The Miz, and Ziggler aren't winning the match. I'll be honest with you, while Zack Ryder would be a very good feel-good moment because the crowd loves Zack Ryder, I don't think he's winning it. This comes down to Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. The way I think this match will probably finish is Zack Ryder will be on top of the ladder with the title at his fingertips, and I think Kevin Owens will probably knock him off, climb the ladder, and retain the title. At 2-1, I think Kevin Owens is very much worth a bet at the 2-1 with William Hills, and that's my first selection for WrestleMania. AJ Styles against Chris Jericho. Surprised to see Jericho at favourite at 1-2 here. His recent history at WrestleMania now is he loses, he puts new younger guys over and gives them some momentum from having beaten a named legend like himself. So AJ Styles, obviously long storied career outside WWE, joined the company, debuted at the Royal Rumble earlier this year, has been on a tear, has already lost to Jericho. They've exchanged wins and losses. I think Styles will put the exclamation point on and end the feud here. At 7-4 with Coral's very much worth a bet. So yeah, AJ Styles is a second selection here. the Divas title match, it's a triple threat match, but there's only two that can win it. Becky Lynch at 7-1 will put a line through her. I think she will win the title one day, but I don't think WrestleMania is that day. The question is, do they crown Sasha Banks, the chosen one of the crowd, as the champion, or do they keep the belt on Charlotte with her legendary father Ric Flair at her side? Initially, I thought Sasha Banks was going to win the title here, but I think WWE is clever enough to know that the thrill is in the chase, the money's in the chase, that they will generate more views of their product by people watching Sasha chasing Charlotte. I'm sure Nature Boy Ric Flair will get involved at some point throughout the match, and I just think at 6-5 with Corals, I think Charlotte's worth a bet to retain her title. To be honest, I wish that I'd done the preview a few days early, because there's been a lot of money for Charlotte. Sasha was odds on earlier in the week, and she can be backed at 11-8 with Betfair now, which is much bigger than she was earlier this week. The Usos fight the Dudley Boyz on the pre-show. The Usos are 1-5. The Dudley Boyz are 3-1. Since they returned to the company, the Dudleys have been not doing very much at all. I think those prices are right. The Usos will probably beat the Dudley Boyz, but that's one to leave alone at the prices. The New Day, the hottest thing against the League of Nations. The New Day can be backed at 5-6 to beat the League of Nations at even money. Again, I think the New Day will win. The crowd will certainly be on the New Day side in this match against the League of Nations led by Sheamus. If it was a tag team title match, I would probably put the New Day up as a selection, but it doesn't, they don't say it's a tag team title match. It seems to be a 3-on-4 situation, and just because there's a little bit of uncertainty around this bout, I'd rather just leave it alone and not get involved. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. There was a rumour earlier in the year that Braun Strowman was pegged to win this. He was odds on earlier in the week. I can see now you can get 13-8 on him to win with Sky Bet. Though I would say, I think I'm going to put a selection up in this, which is something of a lottery. I mean, they haven't announced the whole field yet, so you are taking a bit of a chance. But I think the 11-2 on Bray Wyatt with Ladbrokes is a worthwhile wager, because there's also rumours that the Wyatt family, led by Bray Wyatt, and obviously Braun Strowman is a member of the Wyatt family, are scheduled to get a push after WrestleMania, that they want them to feature high up the card after SummerSlam. And I think winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal will also satisfy the many fans of the Wyatt family, and I think Bray Wyatt's the man to have a little wager on keeping it small in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I hope I've helped you out. If you are watching WrestleMania and you're going to make a few selections, have a bet just to keep some interest going. Hey, it's all a bit of fun. It's WWE, it's wrestling. Enjoy the show. Catch you later.